Yo, what's good, guys? You already know I'm Ken Wall.
It's your boy Deja
And
Wonder.
you guys are tuning into another episode of Understated. Let's get it.
Come on now!
Alright, so I know we've been out for a little bit, right?
Not really.
Not really? It's normal for us. Alright, so this week we're going to talk about Lil Nas X EP. I forget what it's called. 7-track song. Technically 5. We'll get into that later. Diaspora. I think that's how you pronounce it. Goldlink's new
Diaspora.
Diaspora.
Yeah, people pronounce it different ways, yeah.
Alright, that Goldlink's new album and Tory Lanez Colorism we're going to be tackling. That's going to be last because that's a heavy hitting one.
That's a heavy hitting one, but I feel like it's just like more Tory Lanez nonsense.
Oh, alright.
Let's get Lil Nas X out the way because we've been talking about him frequently.
Alright.
Yeah, so he released the EP on Friday to everyone's surprise. I think a lot of people are saying, hey, maybe this guy isn't a one-hit wonder.
Nah, yeah. Definitely.
I know. Go ahead.
First things first, because that's the problem with music these days. We were talking about it like always. Before I get into it, he stopped robbing people. So he has song.
Address that robbing comment.
What I was saying was his concerts were like a minute and 36 seconds because he only has Old Town Road. Now he has more songs to play, so technically he can have a full set.
So,
but
a 15-minute concert.
Maybe. All right, but this time he's definitely not a hip hop artist. I mean, definitely not a rapper. I'll say that. He's definitely not a rapper
right now.
He's more of a hip hop artist.
More like a pop artist to me.
Pop. Yeah, you make an argument for that. But no problem with that. But listen to the album. Technically, it's 5 songs because the first song is Old Town Road, the remix. Then the last one is Old Town Road, the original one with just him. Then he has the 5 songs in the middle.
Yes, and 2 of those are standout. The Panini
and Rodeo with Cardi B. Those are definitely the standout. Rodeo is kind of like the homage to Old Town Road. Meaning that it kind of has that country feel to it. So he's still sticking to his roots with that.
Yeah, he'd be foolish not to release that as his second single.
Panini and Rodeo are more of the single types. He explores with his music. I've listened to one song of his older stuff. It didn't sound like his other stuff. It sounds more of like a rock kind vibe to it.
Yeah, I feel like with this EP in particular, he's able to hit a lot of different sounds, so you can't really box him in, which is impressive in and of itself because everybody was willing to box him in.
Spit my gum out real quick. Hold on. Keep recording.
Yeah. People were trying to box him in. They were like, "Oh, he's not country. He's not this. He's not that." And then he comes out with his EP, and he's like, "I can pretty much do whatever is out there."
Can't nobody tell me nothing.
And that's interesting to see how this plays out. Because usually when an artist comes out, they have one particular dedicated sound. And they're not able to cross genres in a way. He, in a weird way, is able to blend it.
I definitely think
right now. So I'd be interested to see where his career goes. Because he's just really one of those out-of-the-box factors. So.
Yeah. Especially compared to those other TikTok artists.
Yeah.
Like Swaco. Nah. He's done.
I think Lil Nas X right now, he's just an anomaly, and time will tell.
Yeah.
Because these guys, they just generally don't last for that long. They come out with one hit song, but we're at the point where we're,
the good thing is I like how he's making different type of music. This isn't what we've been hearing.
Yeah.
That's the good thing is, except for these follow me ass dudes out here.
Yeah.
They make the same type of music. This is very different. So I respect that. I definitely respect that.
I want to see how this plays out.
Goldlink. All right. So probably the best songs, in my opinion, that I liked was Zulu Screams. Obviously, Joke Ting, the Zulu Screams, More, Yard.
I like Spanish song. No Lie.
You Say.
Yeah. There's a lot of songs on here that I like.
definitely just like start grooving to it. You just start grooving
we have this joke that Goldlink is like his album because he's just like in this weird thing where Goldlink's music sounds like it belongs in the background of a party.
Yeah,
like,
literally. Like,
no disrespect.
Perfect.
It's just like, it's perfect. It's like a perfect out music to play when you're like at a cookout and it's just music in the background. Like I can see like a movie scene.
And the sun's coming down.
Yeah.
The sun's coming down. You're trying to get this one
chick's number.
This one Afro, like she the Afro wild hair, sexy.
Afrocentric.
Like that's his type of music.
Neo soul. Like, it's like neo soul rap. Like,
it's really dope. I like how he plays with his sound. I didn't really have that much complaints about this album. I thought it was better than his first one. At what cost?
Yeah.
It didn't have a Crew song,
Do it for my niggas and the ghost right now.
which I was disappointed about. But the other songs that he had it was definitely good. And especially how he picks his features, because the most notable one would probably be Tyler, Creator, and Pusha T. His other ones, you don't really know that much. And Wizkid. The other ones, you don't really know that much. And he really plays with them.
Yeah, and I like the whole, diaspora thing. It was just like you just heard all these different sounds from all these different regions, and it was just like there's this obviously intentional strong connectivity between all of the songs and what you're hearing, and nothing ever sounded jarring. It was just like, this is really cool cruising music.
Yeah.
Like it was just I thought it was a dope project overall. I just recently listened to it, so it's pretty cool for me to
The only problem I had is his rollout with the album.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you this. If music slips past us, that's a problem. Yeah. Because we're on the lookout. That should never be the case.
Yeah.
And with Goldlink, this thing slipped with me. And you decently follow Goldlink, and I did not know this album was coming out.
Yeah.
I knew he's dropping songs. I knew about Zulu Screams and You Say, but I did not know that he was dropping a full project.
Yeah.
And that slipped by. I'm like, what? How does this happen? So that's not good. His team, whoever backing him, they need to do a better job pushing him, because there's no reason why. I think Goldlink definitely has a lane.
Yeah, Goldlink has a lane. My theory on the whole Goldlink, why he's not bigger than he should be, is it's essentially his presence on tracks, which is no fault of his own. It's just his style. It almost sounds like how would I describe it? Like Quiet Storm. Like it's just when it's like his how he raps and his flows, they kind of just meld into the melody of whatever song he's on. So it's almost like, it's never like Goldlink is soft, but his voice almost sounds soft when it's, when you're just listening to him rap. So it's just like one of those things. It's like, he doesn't have an overly gruff presence that you expect when you listen to certain rappers. It's not melancholic type of rap. Yeah. So he has his own lane, and especially with the Afro beats and stuff like that, it's just like Goldlink is his own person, and he has a lane that hasn't been defined yet. So I think in time, people will start to recognize and be like, yo, this dude is super dope.
Yeah.
It should have happened after Crew, but it was like Brent Faiyaz and
Crew. The problem, I think Crew had a lot of competition that summer.
That's
what
true.
Was it, 2017? But it still did very good, especially on the hip hop charts. Crew did very good, which I was happy to see.
I can't believe that was 2017. I thought it was like last year. It's crazy.
It's crazy how time you fly. But Damn was like all over the summer.
That's
so
true.
There's a lot of competition, but it's very weird. It's like he makes very good summer music, but it doesn't get played.
Yeah. Well, that's part of on the radio stations for one, but we're moving away from that model where everything's about streams. So you always have to check the numbers and hope that the artist is performing well on those streaming platforms compared to radio, because radio just isn't going to give them the kind of recognition they deserve.
Because I don't know. I find it very weird, especially. But Goldlink, I will say Goldlink doesn't. The problem with him is with the features. It's kind of a double-edged sword. He kind of, because every time, like with Crew, I've heard a lot of people say that they don't know who Goldlink was or on the song. You know what I mean? He seems like when his part comes on, unless you don't know him, goddamn.
Yeah.
you would think he's a feature. That's the only problem. Okay. So like with Crew, some people thought he was the one singing at first. And then when he came in,
I found out about who was who.
So that's one thing I've heard from other people. So
and he gets outshined on Crew because of not only the hook but Shy Glizzy's
Shy Glizzy,
I remember everything
he really bodied that song. He bodied it. But
I thought this album, in particular, I thought he stood out.
A lot more. Yeah.
So
like he knows what to do with like his verse and how to just transition it to the hook. He really, I'm not saying this as a bad thing. He really to make sure he does his best to make the hook sound the best part of the song. So this is just a long-winded rant to say, go check out. Go check out Goldlink's album.
Diaspora.
Yeah, we need to start doing that after we talk about an album.
Go check it out.
Don't listen to this.
Don't just listen to our opinion, but go listen to it to yourself. Listen to that.
We highly recommend listening to this album. I give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
8 out of 10.
I don't have an official score for it because I like to listen to stuff more than once before I give it an official.
And because I did listen to it a couple times, but I didn't listen to the lyrics. And the interviews help clear things out because the definition, doesn't it mean people living outside of their home country?
But you're all spread out. It's kind of like black people that came from Africa. We're all over the planet.
So I want to know if he touches upon that in the album directly. So, all right, so we got to talk to Napoleon Complex, Tory Lanez, the fraud. We got another 6 fraud. Another
Canada,
one. So, a couple, what is it, 2 weeks back now?
Yeah, about 2 weeks, or maybe it was last week. Tory Lanez came out with it wasn't even his song. Basically, there was a behind-the-scenes video with Tory Lanez and a dark-skinned model. And it looks, the way the video is framed, that Tory Lanez is calling cut to the director because he switched in a light-skinned model at that point. And then Tory Lanez goes on IG, starts typing, and he's like, I'm not going to allow directors to disrespect our dark-skinned women and blah, blah, blah. So, we need to call this crap out. Come to find out that
let's go step by step. Yeah. Everyone was like, I was really happy. I was like, yo, I don't really rock with Tory Lanez's music like that. That's not important. I felt like I had to say it. But I was like, yo, I respect that because that's like, we all know that's a true thing.
Yeah. Colorism.
I was like, yo, that's really dope how he did that. Then come to find out, because to be honest, at that point, I didn't watch the video. I read the whole thing instead of watching the whole video.
Yeah.
So I didn't see how the video was formed. This is from my point of view.
Yeah.
So now,
few days afterwards, after he was getting all this praise, he was like, he's bringing attention to this, which has always been an issue for a while. But it's always nice to see people bring attention to it. The models allegedly came out and was like, that's not what happened whatsoever. First of all, the model was like, Tory Lanez did not speak to me during the shoot. Secondly, they were doing test shots with both the dark skin and the light skin model. So it wasn't a matter of him being this cavalier white knight or black knight. Trying to be like, we shouldn't swap them out. It was just, and it was funny, the timing. I was talking to him about it. I was like, the music video for this song came out like one day before this behind the scenes video came out. But the music video was shot several months prior. So it was like this weird timing, and we know things in the media. It's like, so this controversial video comes out right around the time that the music video comes out, but it never came out in the 3 months prior in which the music video was filmed. So I said something was shaky about that, and I'm glad the truth essentially came out.
Even though nothing really, that's the weird thing, nothing really came about it.
Nothing really came about it. And
after
then
he got exposed.
Yeah, and it's weird. It's so funny because it was like, this is the first time it's like the model actually was like, no, what he's saying isn't true. I've worked with these directors before. I've been the lead. So it's like, it's funny how you can actually sit back. I don't even know what he's thinking at this point. I can't begin to speak on his behalf, but just to be like, you know what? I think this will get me in good with them Americans. Like, what?
What? So
why?
So that day when it broke out that they were exposing him, I finally watched the video.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just break it down for you guys how bad this whole scheme was. So first of all, where Tory Lanez made a mistake. The behind the scenes video didn't look like someone was accidentally recording it. It looked like someone purposely was recording it, and there was cuts. You saw that someone cut in the middle of the video.
Mm-hmm.
That means they edited it, and they had like the camera had a filter on it.
Yeah.
It was a filter. So this thing was supposed to be filmed. Yeah. This wasn't by accident. So Tory Lanez knew what he was doing. He had to have known what he was doing.
Either him or whoever
posted the video. Then this dude, oh my God. Wait, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
On Tory Lanez color. He doesn't even check with the models or anyone. He does this like solo mission to backstab the people that filmed him, thinking that he would get away with it. When they knew they knew clearly this could really backfire if this thing was true.
Mm-hmm.
This whole colorism, because bro, they would have just got bodied by everyone in the comment section, all those people, because that's a true and sad thing.
Yeah.
And they were like, whoa, you better hold up. And Tory Lanez is like, so it wasn't his song, so why was he doing this?
I don't know.
It was a selfish move. Because whoever song that was...
I forget what's like name.
Whose song was that? What did he have to say? Because I would have been pissed. I'm like, bro, why are you causing unnecessary tension, bro, when that wasn't the case?
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to look like the hero when you're not.
Yeah.
You're trying to make me look bad, or trying to make all these other people look bad except for you.
Yeah, and
I'm not trying to be your scapegoat
on that. I wouldn't work. with him. If I were director, I'd be like, be wary of working with this guy because he creates controversy.
He's a snake. He's a snake, bro.
Yeah,
I'm using some harsh words. Nah, like that's some suckish, bro. That's some suckish. Like, don't use controversy. Like, come on, man.
Don't use controversy, that's really, especially when the black community is just like, we have certain topics that are pain points for us. And, we've gotten better at addressing them every day. But for you to inject that into the atmosphere out of nowhere, it wasn't really there, but you injected that. And it's just like, colorism is a real thing. People of all different skin colors deal with it when it comes to the music industry, where lighter skin is preferred. Entertainment. Lighter skin is preferred over darker skin. Like, it's a real thing. And for you to use that, it seems
like you don't care.
Yeah.
When we thought you did.
I don't know. It's just weird for you to try to be the champion of this. We just need to get to a place, because I don't know who these directors are and things like that, where you're giving equal amounts of representation. I don't understand why that's so hard. We're all black people. Why is it so hard for you to give equal representation? And just like you say, the media has ingrained into our head. I mean, obviously there's a historical context to all of this. But when you have an opportunity to make those proper changes, if the media is constantly bigging up lighter skin, fair skinned women, why don't you show more dark skinned women or brown skinned women, all different shades, and show them continually showing them as beautiful? And it's just one of those weird things. It's like, I think I saw it somewhere. It's kind of funny to me. It made me take a step back and think about the whole situation. It was one of those things. It was like, so you wanted to trade a dark-skinned woman who was being sexualized for a lighter-skinned woman who was being sexualized. I thought that was kind of a funny, interesting point. It was like, okay, so we want equal representation in exploitation. I thought that was funny.
But it's just, I don't really believe in that lighter skin is always better. I really don't believe in that.
Yeah, I mean, they're ugly light skin. There's ugly. Ugly people are ugly people, and obviously it's depending on what you consider ugly. But yeah, it's like everybody's ugly to somebody.
Yeah.
And people are beautiful or good looking to other people. It's just like, how do we still have this issue to this day? It's almost, I shouldn't say it's almost, it's intentional.
Yeah, it's really,
it's just like you choose not to give equal representation to your people.
It's ridiculous.
You can't keep getting away with it.
Stupid.
And that's what we were saying. We were saying that, a perfect girl group.
Yeah.
This is a good segue. Perfect. They should make a girl group that is just full of dark-skinned women.
Yeah.
Beautiful dark-skinned women. And they should come out and address this issue.
Yeah.
And you know what would happen? They would be the biggest stars this planet has ever seen. I'm telling you. Because it happens all around the world. It's a world like that. It's a world problem. Indians, if you're a darker skinned Indian, you get treated worse. Asians, it's everything. Yeah. Skin bleaching is a problem in Africa, the Caribbean countries. Like, that's a problem. So if you had a group that comes out and addresses this problem, obviously they wouldn't be going crazy, but they go like, it's a fact that darker skinned people don't, especially girls, don't get the shine as much as lighter skinned women. And then they just make fire music, and then
would be just their essence would be a great representation of that issue,
and especially if they brought out points. My fault.
Yeah, no,
if they brought points. It's like, who's the biggest female stars? It's like Rihanna, Beyonce, Cardi B. It's all lighter skinned women, and if they called them out on it, it would just like, everyone would come and support it.
Wait, hold on. I want to clarify that one point because you said call them out. I don't think they would call them out. They would just say,
recognize the issue. My fault. Recognize the issue.
Our biggest stars in the black community are fairer or lighter skinned women. So we decided to make a group. You know how we talk about like Normani, Justine Skye, like all these darker skinned singers that can actually sing. If they were to form a girl group, just by their representations, like we're a darker skin. Obviously, they wouldn't say that we're the dark skinned girl group. It's just like, no, they would just be. Everybody would be able to recognize that they're a darker skinned girl group. The community of people that pay attention to R&B and stuff would rally behind them just because of how they look. They would probably get a crap ton of endorsements from all these African-centric products. And if they're really good, they will go on to do really well. And then you could have a light skin
girl, because that's a quality. That's a quality right there. That's a quality right there. Not taking stuff from people and then just putting it out. No, that's a quality.
You form your own group, and then you do well. And then you have your lighter skin groups, and then essentially
they tore together.
Shades. It's like black is beautiful tour, and it's all shades of black. Like
Stop at the Essence tour, the BET Award.
Exactly. That's how that would work. You guys, it's just. Equality is a good thing.
It's a good thing. I don't know why you guys want to keep the old ways.
I don't
of
understand.
Just keeping lighter skinned women. It's just
like
you gotta show.
There's bad women of every race and every color. So I don't get it. I just think a lot of people they don't expand their horizons or go out enough. Or they're just really biased. It's just weird. I'm like, I've seen all, and I'm like, I don't know how you don't get this in your head.
If anyone's listening,
shame on you, Tory Lanez.
Shame on you, bro. I don't know what you were doing, bro, but I guess he's lucky. He's lucky with this one.
He's lucky that I guess a lot of
people didn't come after him. I was very surprised people didn't come after him. He's a very lucky man, bro. Because it would have been real bad for him. That I don't know. I don't know. It would have been real bad. But yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's that. Is there anything else?
I don't think so.
Yeah. So, Lil Nas X, listen to that EP. Goldlink, Diaspora, listen to that album.
I don't know if there's any other albums. I don't know if they're coming up or came out.
There's always something dropping.
Chris Brown's album. That's what you already know we're gonna be.
Yeah, I gotta.
Chris Brown's album.
Somebody's gotta bet that this man is gonna.
I'm thinking. I might take an L. I'm still going. That's what I mean. Taking out. I'm still gonna ride with Chris Brown through this year because I said he's gonna have the biggest year. If I have to take an L. Okay, so what?
All right.
You guys just finished another episode of Understated. I don't know what episode number we're on, probably 20 or 30. Oh, Jesus Christ. But hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, tell me what you guys think. You guys will catch us on basically all the platforms sometime when some big music thing related. But we'll be back definitely for that Chris Brown album. Yeah, I want to hear you guys typing away, seeing what you guys think, because this is probably going to be, unless someone else drops another project later in the summer, this is probably going to be the biggest one in the summer. For the summer, the biggest summer project. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully Chris Brown can really make it up to me, because I definitely thought I had it in the bag when he came out with Undecided in the beginning of the year. I was like, yo, let's get it, Chris Brown. You're not biggest year. Then it just plateaued after that, in my opinion. So hopefully he could get back up. That's it from me. He's not a believer, but this dude's a hater.
Drake was trash.
He's a hater. It was trash. It wasn't the best, but I still got faith in Chris Brown. You gotta ride out the wave. You gotta ride out the wave.
Says Chris Brown needs to prove me wrong. He used to have the sauce. Now he just has juice.
Yeah, I think it definitely just went down. It got diluted and flat a little bit.
This dude got juicy juice. The worst type of juice.
Alright, you already know I'm Ken Wall.
It's your boy Deja Wonder.
You guys just finished another episode of Understated. We'll check you guys later. Peace.
Bring the noise! Bass! How low can you go?